All right, welcome to Reviews of Moose. Well, we have officially reached a year ownership of my wife's Tesla. She doesn't drive much, so we figured going to an EV would have been the right thing to do because the way her driving habits are. And so we went to get with a Tesla a year ago today, and she has driven a total of 7,772 miles for the year. And so this video is going to show like the cost of the ownership for the first year, and if we had to go back, if we do it again, and by all means, I think we would. And but yeah, so just go ahead and I'll show you a little bit of things on the video here that shows the mileage, the charging, and all the other good stuff. All right, so here it is. All right, so the first part of the video is going to be the mileage. Like I said, we drove in 7,772 miles she has driven through the year. It's a great car. It took us a little while to get used to all the settings and everything on here as well. And but yeah, I mean everything's great. We got premium activity. We did do the self-driving there for a little bit, but it just wasn't our thing, so we just decided not to do that anymore because we never used it. But yeah, it's a great car. Highly recommend getting this car. But yeah, so let's see here. I'm going to show you where's the charging part here. Wheel and tire. I did just now change the rims to the black Gemini, the metallic shadow. So I changed the way the car looked there. Before it was this one here. And we'll go and update it there so you can see it on there. Yeah, so that's what it did look like. But you can actually update the wheel and tire through the app here, or through the screen. I'm going to go back to the black. And here's a screen for the charging. Got 210 miles. We always charge at 80% at night. But I'm just curious about the degradation of the battery over the course of a year. So I'm going to go ahead and take it to fully charge to a charging port, or to the fast charging station here in Wichita. But yep, so the last time we actually used the fast charger, as you can see here, was back on June 26th at 7:49. That was the last time we did any kind of charging away from home. We do get those 5,000 miles of charging, or charging hours, whatever. Like, we will never even use that. We have a subscription here with our power company to where it's like 4 cents a kilowatt hour, 6 cents a kilowatt hour if we charge between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. So that's when we charge the car, which is nice. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and go take it to get it fully charged. I'm going to run out there to get it fully charged at the local supercharger, and I'll go and drive out there. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm on the way to the supercharger, and it's about 15 minutes away, and so we're going to charge up to 100%. And I believe when we first got the car at 100%, it was 400 and I can't remember. I think it was like 420 miles or something like that. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look in the history. I do know that when we first started charging to 80%, I'm not 400. I'm sorry, 300. And I think it was 313 miles. I'm sorry, not 400. But and then we used to charge at 80% when we first got the car. It would give us 241 miles till empty. Today when I got in the car, it was 80%. And it said 239. So I'm sure there's some kind of degradation there over a year. There shouldn't be too much because we always do a home charger. That's supposed to be good for the battery and always charging 80%. But my wife is going to be going to Dallas this weekend, so I don't know if she's taking her car or not. So I'm going to go ahead and charge it to 100% for her and get it up there. We'll go ahead and start recording when I get to that supercharger. All right, so I just arrived to the supercharger here in Wichita. I did look at my history. It was 311 miles till empty at a full charge when we first got it. So we will see what we're going to be at. We're going to go ahead and get out and charge. We just arrived. We'll see. It's a pretty busy charger here. So that was the last spot. All right, I'm getting out. All right, so I was I'm going to charge up to 100%. This is the numbers that we're going to get here. I'm going to go ahead and close this out here. That's just that. So we're going to charge to 100%. Right now we're at 35 kilowatts per hour. I'm sure that's good because of how busy these chargers are. And we're going to charge 100%. And we're going to do it the one time, and then we'll go and get it back to 80% after that. And like I said, there is no charge because we get the free 5,000 miles when we purchase the car. So I'll update you after we get done, and we'll see how many miles it is. I'm hoping it's still over 300, which I imagine it still is, but we will see. All right, so we're almost done charging. We got 1 minute left remaining. It did only get about 33 kilowatts an hour here. Each one of these bays were full here, so it took a lot longer than I expected. I guess I probably should have came back a little bit later, but being at 11 a.m. on a Wednesday, I didn't think it was going to be that busy. So let's go ahead and go to the final numbers here. We're almost done. It shows it's charging complete. Let's go ahead and flip the camera on. So charging is complete, and I finished at 299 miles, so about 12 miles degradation in the year. I don't know if that's just because the weather or what it might be. It's a pretty warm day today, but we will. 11 miles. I guess that's not too bad of degradation. I'd be like, the way she drives a car would probably last forever. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do the rest of the review, and I'll go over the numbers here on the computer, showing you how much it costs to charge throughout the year, and give a little more intake on everything. All right, so this portion of the video, we're going to go over the monthly numbers that it costs us so far compared to what it would cost us a gas. One nice little thing is on the Tesla app, it'll actually track it for you. So I'm going to go by the month-by-month numbers, the overall savings. Like I said, we are on the nights and weekends plans with Evergy. It is 3 cents a kilowatt hour from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. Monday through Friday. And I believe it's the same time on Saturdays and Sundays. But yeah, so that's the biggest savings that we have is the cost savings. All right, so we're going to go over the monthly savings here now. You can go and watch that here on the screen. And for the month of March, it was 232 kilowatt hours. We spent $7, saved us $93 in gas compared to fuel. All right, so for the month of April of 2024, we had $7 spent, 242 kilowatt hours, saved us $98 in gas. So we are definitely on our way to a great savings. This is at 3 cents a kilowatt hour. For a month of May, we had 330 kilowatt hours. We spent $10 electricity for $132 in savings. For the month of June, we had 179 kilowatt hours, $4 spent, $72 in gas. We weren't home for much of June last year. For July, it was 261 kilowatt hours. Spent $8, saved us money. $380 for August, $11 spent, $150 in savings. And for September, it was 392 kilowatt hours, $12 spent for $148 in savings. And for September, October, we had 294 hours, $9 spent in energy. November, 190 and $6 spent in energy. December was 235 kilowatt hours, spent $7, saved us $80. January of this year, we had 269 kilowatt hours for $8 it spent. February was 224, it's $7 spent, $81 in saving the gas. For March, it was this year, 127 kilowatt hours so far. But yeah, it's a no-brainer. And then we're going to go ahead and go right to the next one, which is for the year. And that is, let's get that one started up here. Overall, for the month or for the year, we saved $1,185 or $184. We spent $93 in electricity at 3,132 kilowatt hours total charge for the year. So yeah, it's definitely for us. It was definitely the right way to go for that information. For us to go to EV for my wife. Yeah, my wife is a teacher, so in the summer months, you've seen where our usage statistics were down. Either A, she was out of town traveling with my daughter, or B, she just didn't have to drive to and from work anymore during those summer months. But yeah, I mean, it's a great car. I was seriously thinking about purchasing another one for myself. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer to see what we can do, because I do drive a little bit more than her. And, just far as just right now, one gas vehicle is good to have. But, yeah, and as far as the politics are concerned with Elon Musk and people boycotting Tesla or trading in their Teslas or whatever it may be, I mean, to each their own. If I was offended by anything or anything that I bought, I probably wouldn't be able to buy anything at a store either, because most of the time, I would say 95% of the companies that are out there, I'm sure I can find something that I can disagree with them on as far as the way they do business or whatever it might be, or a corporation that gives their CEO a $10 million bonus a year and they still pay their cashiers $12 an hour. Yeah, that's. I mean, if I felt that way, I wouldn't be able to shop anywhere. And to each their own. Just like the whole Bud Light thing last year. I don't drink, but I mean, it's all politics. I don't watch the news. I let my eyes be the news, and I wish more people would actually do that. Let their eyes be their news rather than what people tell them what the news is. The world will be a better place, and I guarantee it'll be a lot more friendlier atmosphere, and everybody probably get along pretty good. Again, Reviews Moose here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And everybody have a wonderful day. And hopefully I made you get a choice of EV as well. All right. Have a go now. Go green, everybody.